Cafe here on MIKAF TV. And I don't know how na because they say you know they wish you would come Haja Mariam and other friends. It's a say. But see me aduma that's and my email for and it's I will say you see dear na you who acquire mofaso this celebration and you acquire the reason behind that particular celebration because the misconception and all that any day I was say a jinchi if we knew ye must say yaba USTAZ Ahmed SEIDU-Executive Secretary, Council of Ulamau and Imams, Office of the Regional Chief Imam, Ashanti Region, and everything come up afa Eid-al-Adha. If you say Enna etie, you are welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, today I'm Hadia Mariam. Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation.
Thank you.
Yes. So when we say Eid-al-Adha, what is the general meaning of it and how is it celebrated?
Thank you very much. Eid-al-Adha means the sacrificial celebrations. Okay. Yeah. It has its history during the time or the era of Prophet Abraham. Mm. You know, we have three religions that we call, the divine religions. Okay. We have that is Christianity. Mm-hmm. We have Judaism, and then Islam. We say these days they're the divine religions because they have a revealed book. Mm. Each and every one of these religions has a book. Okay. With Jews, we have the Torah. Mm. And then with Christianity, we have the Bible. Okay. And with Islam, we have the Al-Quran. Mm. Good. So looking into these scriptures, you find the history of Eid-al-Adha. Mm. That is when Abraham was about to, that he had a dream that he was slaughtering the son. Yeah. So when he told the son told him that, I'll reply to the father that this is not a mere dream, it's a revelation from the Almighty. Mm. So go on and do what you are asked to do. Mm. So according to the Quran. And I know it's similar in the scriptures as well. Yes. And so he went on to execute whatever he has seen. So during the execution, there are so many stories surrounding that. Well, I'll just leave that, then we'll go on. At the time that he was about to, slaughter the son, the son is said to have told the father that, he should cover his face so that the father should not have some sort of, So the father did it. I said, Father, you just go on and then do whatever. So at the time that he was about to slaughter, and the revelation came, and the angel Gabriel came with a sheep, a ram. So he took and then slaughtered the ram. So even if you go to Mecca today, there is that particular place where this slaughtering is being done. Okay. Yeah, even in Mecca. Okay. As we are speaking today is Arafat Day. Immediately after Arafat today, tomorrow, you will visit that particular portion. So it has a historical connotation. So that is why, it has come. The Eid-al-Adha precedes, the Hajj even. This injunction came before even the Hajj. So it was during that Hajj. If Arafat is observed today, the following day, then we observe the Eid-al-Adha. And this is what we are about to go and do. And here in Kumasi, normally the ulama, that is the clerics, the Muslim clerics, led by the regional chief imam, and the council of ulama and imams, we said tomorrow, Friday, to be the Eid-al-Adha. Why? Because today is Arafat Day. Okay. People have congregated in Mecca today at the Mount Arafat. That is to observe the Arafat Day. And then tomorrow, Eid al-Adha, will also observe all over the world. People observe the Eid al-Adha, whereby, we slaughter rams, cows, goats, and whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, just to celebrate the day.
You mentioned
Arafat.
Okay, so and I heard of that you do this celebration for 3 days.
Yes.
Okay, so can you break it down for us?
Yes, tomorrow, maybe tomorrow the Eid al-Adha. And then tomorrow next, that is Saturday, is part and parcel of the Eid al-Adha. But the first day is the first day that we observe the Salat, that is the prayers.
Prayers, okay.
Yeah. If for one reason or the other, you could not observe that. So the coming day, you can observe the Salat. If, of course, you are unable to even offer the Salat, no problem. But the slaughtering, you can go on with that. Yeah. The first day, which is regarded as, the most appreciable day, for that sacrificial day. So if you are unable to get what you're going to slaughter, so if you do it at the second day, it's been accepted.
It's acceptable. Okay.
It's been accepted. The third day too, it's been accepted. Okay. So after the third day, whatever you do it for Sadaqah, nothing more. Okay. You will not get the blessings of the Eid al-Adha. That is why we are giving about 3 days for the celebrations.
So by the 3 days time, you should be able to.
You should be able. If not, you just give.
Okay. So when it comes to the celebration, there is something like a fasting before the killing of.
Yes, on the Arafat day, the Prophet of Islam, asks people, those of us who are not on the Arafat day, on the Arafat ground, should observe fasting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
I see.
Those of us who are not observing the Hajj, today is Arafat day. If you are not on the Arafat day, it is not obligatory, but you should do the fasting, which is, you get the blessings of that particular day. And the Eid al-Adha as well, the Prophet asks us to observe a fasting within the period of, from dawn to the time that you're going to slaughter the ram.
Okay. So from morning to the time that
you're going to slaughter.
Okay.
Yeah, that is around maybe by 9:30, 10
a.m. Okay.
So after the slaughtering, you take a portion of the meat and then break the fast with it.
Okay.
Just to get the blessings of the day. And if not, some of us somebody might not be able to get the ram, particularly. You can eat kenke, whatever you wish.
You can eat kenke, whatever you want.
Whatever you get, yeah. But if you get the meat, it's a blessing.
How is this significant, like the Eid al-Adha falling on a Friday for you Muslims?
Yeah, Friday is a very big day, as we all know.
Yeah.
And this is why it's a very big day. Coming Eid, observing the Eid on Friday to,
it's another blessing.
You see, so we are not taking it so simple. This is why we arrange that the Eid observations must be done as quickly as possible. Maybe by 8, 9, everything is done, because people will just go back home, do the slaughtering, and then they return for the Friday prayers.
Okay.
So it's a blessing.
Is there a particular prayer that you do during that?
Yeah,
before you slaughter
the Prophet showed us how we are going to pray. That is the Eid. Normally, it's a sign of, praises to Allah Almighty. Allah Himself, asks us to remember Him at all time. At all time. The remembrance of Allah is one of the key issues of religion. If you are remembering Allah all the time, the blessings comes to you. And it is even said in the Quran, the more you remember Allah in terms of, when it comes to the time of need, Allah also remembers you. So that is why I ask us to keep on remembering Him all the time. So during the Eid like this, early morning when you wake up, you start the praises. That is Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, walillahi alhamd. That is, Allah is great, Allah is great, and all praises be to Allah Almighty. This is how we keep on the recitation until the prayers has been done. The moment the Imam mounts, the prayer ground, the praises stops. And then we say the prayers. That is 2 rakats.
Okay.
2 rakats, of which he recites the opening surah, that is the Fatiha, and any other surah, that is the one. And then the second rakat, when he says Assalamu alaikum, that he mounts the pulpit and give a sermon. And if you look at the sermon too, it's some sort of, praises to Allah Almighty. And urging the people to remember Allah after observing such a very big, celebration, that we should continue with the praises and observing Allah in all walks of life. Once you observe Allah in all walks of life, it does not make you an angel on earth, but you become an example
for others.
Yes, you become an example for others, because the teachings of all religions is based on morality. Yet all religions, even those that is said to have not been a divine religions, they are based on morality teachings. You get me? Even now we have some civil morality issues. If you look at them, but all type of religions, especially with these divine religions, teaches more of morality than anything. So if you become a moral somebody, behaving morally, you become an example. You become an example. It is even said in the Bible or something that when thou shall not steal or something like that. You get me? That if you take one's eye, your eye too must be taken. For fear that your eye should not be taken. I don't think you take somebody's eye. Exactly. And that is, it is even said in the Quran. This is why it is said that if you kill somebody, you must be killed. You get me? For people to fear that once you've done that, you did not go scot-free. Nobody will try that. This is based on the teachings of morality, as far as Islam and other religions are concerned. This is how we see it. So the Eid is a celebration, and it is marked on this particular day. That is the 10th of Zulhijjah. That is the last month of the lunar calendar. That is the 10th day. And normally we started about 40 days back. That is the last month plus these 10 days. And this is why Moses was asked when he went to observe that, I think it's in the Bible as well, that he was asked to fast for 30 days. After 30 days, he felt that, some odor was coming out of his mouth. So he thought maybe when he goes to speak with God, the other smell will not be, this is his feelings. So he took some tree stick, and immediately after that, according to the Quran, that is, what he was seeing, the angels and everything disappeared. So his spirit, why? He said, no, because I fear this and that. So Allah asked him, it's a matter of some sort of correction. We do not say punishment. It's a corrective measure. You should go back and observe some 10 days more.
For it to be 40 days.
And that 40th day is the Eid day.
Okay.
You get me? The 40th day is the Eid day. That's what we're observing tomorrow. So 30 days plus 10 days is 40 days. So we started Zulqa'dah, that is the previous month. We are in Zulhijjah, that is the last month of the lunar calendar. It's being observed the 10 days of the first 10 days of the lunar calendar. So that is the very day of the Eid. So tomorrow the 10th day. So this is why I said all religions are interrelated. As far as these divine religions are concerned, they are all interrelated. Looking at their history, you find out that they are intertwined.
Because the Moses, the Abraham issue is also in the Bible.
Also in the Bible. It's in the Torah as well. The Islamic word is in the Torah. Everything is in the Torah, the Bible, and the Quran. And then all that is being said in the Torah and the Bible are said in the Quran as well. So when you take the Quran, you know what is being said in the other scriptures. And so this is how we do it.
So talking about the Eid al-Adha, for the Eid al-Fitr, it's been spoken about, like the noise about it is quite, everybody knows about, oh, they are going to fast in Kemofobia fasting. But when it comes to this, the noise is not too much. Why is it so?
Yeah, because the Eid al-Fitr, we have to observe a 30-day of fasting. Now, before the fasting the hula balo, people are talking.
Yeah.
Because we start with the Ramadan with the sighting of the crescent. This is where the differences or the confusions starts. As we are talking today, looking at the lunar calendar, some people have said that today is not the 9th day, but rather the 8th day of the lunar calendar.
Okay, that means the Saturday will be the 10th day.
The Saturday could have been the 10th day.
Okay.
Looking at the others. Go to the north. This is somebody called me from the northern place. They will be observing theirs on Saturday. There's no problem with that, according to their own calendar. You get me? So, with the Ramadan, people will go outside. We are sighting it today. Today is our 29th. That is the first day of our sighting. Some will say today is our 28th.
Yes.
So therefore, we will not be sighting. So on the 29th day, if they did not sight the moon, automatically it becomes 30 days. So by the 30 days, those on the 29th probably might sight the moon.
Yeah.
So they may, convert there. And then they start the Ramadan on the very day together.
Okay.
You get me?
Yeah.
Or otherwise, they may start earlier, and then the following day, some of them may follow us. So this is why the talking is too much concerning the Ramadan. So when it comes to the Eid, some will say we'll observe it today, some will say that is why, normally we hail the national chief Imam. He's a man of peace, a man of unity, a man who wants, everything to observe that, and some sort of inclusiveness, issue, that we should come together. And so that was why he formed or created or founded the National Hilal Committee. To observe the Ramadan, the Hilal. Hilal is a crescent. To be going out after every 30 or 29 days of the lunar calendar to sight the moon. So when it comes to Ramadan, it will be very easy for us. But again, when it comes to the Eid al-Fitr, you see that the enthusiasm in the celebration becomes higher.
Yes, because everybody was
because we fasted for 30 good days, supplications, whatever. So this is a day that we are going to show that we are happy to. We are going to eat, drink, merry-making, and all whatever. So the enthusiasm. Normally, people from different or various ethnic groupings, introduce some sort of symbolic clothes. To earmark their own ethnic groupings. So after the Eid, we all come out celebrate. So that is even good for us. But with the Eid al-Adha, it's a day of solemnness, It's a sacrificial day. Where people are thinking of buying animals to sacrifice. So the enthusiasm is lower than the Eid al-Fitr. The meaning is Eid al-Fitr is the Eid of what is the Fitr? That is the breakfast. You get me? So when you are breaking fast,
you are happy. Right. Okay. It is I would say a common a cost no as a brofono what they are yours or churchim my say celebration way now mo celebrating no dear a year boko because man ma for be na adwen ho kwa me fa so be nya aboa ne kum ni ade ba o boy nchiremu am ye hu say Abraham ene ne ba ya ye Christopher die be hu say na ka Abraham ko sacrificing about Isaac na amnumu ho na abofo de sheep ebeto ho ma otimi ekum aboa no mum instead of ne ba no na we nu na e ba Islam no a sa na tie we nku ne ba no na ram any abofo de ba ya what they see a sacrifice, and that's the sacrificial celebration that's omo ye no nti se wo hwe the other into na wo so kum mu ane ade no Oboye nchiremu kama. Na mebusa say, dey nti na ba fasting no dey ade no akoso. Na eba we say dey say yen sheda until yet ya na say omo bedi e the other. No says na wo na watch come 30 days. Na nyame adom na obi faster. Woni beje. But we no into boasie any sacrifice be omo ye nti o say omo nya into boasie no omo ye no senya ese. I don't come on here to cheer and say more some enyo bebre. Edru sacrifices say what is the significance of this particular sacrifice to you Muslims? Because yet it say one no mo de mutri so musio for young Christians na very near there. We need to understand what is the significance of this sacrifice to you the Muslims.
Yeah, this is what I earlier on said, you know. It's a religious obligation. You get me? Once it is an obligation, you have to observe it as such.
As it is, yeah.
You get me? So therefore, there is nothing that is not something that you're going to show off. I mean, to be pompous, to tell people that you have the money, you buy this. No. It's a solemn issue. And once you are doing it, you have to the intention is to know that.
Yeah.
I mean, you are doing it for the sake of God, for the sake of Allah. So you have to humble yourself, whatever it is. You get me? So it's a religious obligation that we are doing. Okay. Apart from that, I don't think there's anything.
It's just an obligation. That's okay.
Yeah.
So what are some of the common foods that is being served during the other?
Yeah, normally, you know, the funny thing is, you know, the funny thing is, normally, Eid al-Adha is meant to kill these big rams.
Yes.
Big animals, cows, camels, where they are, where we have them, kill them, slaughter them there. But during the Eid al-Fitr, you know, even if you get, I mean, the biggest ram for your wife, she will just eject it. And she needs a cocoa. You get it? She needs some hen, fowls. Yeah, it's meant for fowls.
Okay.
You get me? But during the Eid al-Adha, you dare not bring a fowl at all. You get it? Okay. So it's something that, you know, very interesting. So during this Eid, normally on the Eid day, you know, you have to fast before you come to the Eid.
Yeah.
You don't think about
eating.
It is only after the slaughtering. I take some portion of the meat and then bring the fast, as we said it earlier on. And apart from that, you know, you can eat everything.
Everything.
It's only after the sharing of the meat that people do all kinds of, you know, food. People prepare fufu. If you go to every house, you see that fufu is being prepared because meat is in abundance and everything is there. So we prepare fufu and then we eat.
Okay. When it comes to the sharing of the meat, is it like you said? It's a religious obligation. So you are being obliged to do that.
Yeah, we are said to, you know, once you kill the fowl, the animal, I mean, you divide it into three.
Okay.
Yeah. You take one for you and the family.
Okay.
One you give it out as alms, sadaka, srah, give it out, and the third portion as a gift, give it out as a gift.
Okay.
So this is how we do it. That is why anybody who comes for the meat, you must give it some.
Okay. So one is for you
one
and
is for
family.
you and the family. One for sadaka, that is give it out as alms. Okay. Sra. And the other one is a gift.
Okay.
You know, there are differences between sadaka and gift.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You have to tell me.
Yes. A gift is, I'm doing it willingly.
Willingly, okay.
With no, without looking any a return or a reward.
That's a gift.
That's a gift.
The part that's...
Either you do it out of, you know, compassion, sympathy, or whatever.
It's a gift.
It's a gift.
You don't look for anything in return.
You don't look for anything in return. But with sadaqah, you look for something. Maybe either you want some sort of, you know, blessings from Allah Almighty, or you are looking for some sort of protection somewhere. Okay. Or something of that
nature. Looking for the fruit of the womb.
Yes.
Anything that you're looking for.
And That is, I think that is a big difference between them.
Okay.
You get me?
So you have to take one for yourself and the family, the other one for Sraka,
and then the other one as a gift.
As a gift. Is it by force to do the Sraka during that time? Is it?
It's not, but you know, it's an obligation, as a religious obligation.
Okay.
You're following the teachings.
Okay.
Just do it. You get me? I mean, you feel like you should do it.
Yes, it's something that
yes,
should
you
be
feel
able
like
to
you should
do.
do it. And this is why, you know, normally during the slaughtering, you see beggars, people even who are not beggars. They will come, just give me some meat. Yesterday, like this, some people came here and they did some sort of, you know, cleaning. They brought some people from the prisons and they came. When I came here, they called me and said, give me your money, give us your number. Tomorrow, Friday,
they are coming for the meat. Yes.
I said, you come. And as I was coming today too, some philanthropist called me that he told me that, well, you are this, and I said, yes. It's okay, I'm sending some people to come to bring you some coupons. So Saturday, you send them to come and collect some meat.
Okay, so, okay.
Oh yeah, he told me that. I said, okay, I'm in the mosque, so I'm in the office. Anytime he comes, he send me the number and everything. So when he bring the coupons, I'll also give it out to people.
Okay.
And then show them the location. And then they will go and collect. So I'll give you one.
Yeah, you have to be out. Okay, and Papa Chayasiano, I am Srakana, Yentiasiano. Wamayanshim was a Ukuma Buano. I was our de Muba, which I was so would Muba, Koma, Wuni Obusia, the Tosumino, I Sraka. Oh, here be beer free Allaho, and see. To say the year, Coba for ye come, ye Coba for it, ye afraid they may yet say Uncle Pony say. That's how it is. Now the third one, I a gift. And when I be no gift no. And I ain't change almost yet. Mimitimia baby, and some cattle. I don't need be winning. It's like a for something that you have requested from Allah and you want Him to do it for you. So you are just doing it to get that thing in return. Papa, am I in Shemu Ewo? Now, Mr. Let's get to the part that after the sharing of the meat, after the jubilation and all that, what's next? Yeah,
you pray for a very good, happy New Year, and then pray for prosperity.
Okay.
Pray for yourself, the family, a mother Ghana, and all these things. So you continue with life again until the coming next year to see what Allah will do for you again.
As a mono, a do sambre ya, managing we are there twice to be anye. The motor riders and all that.
Yeah, you know, because we've been talking about that.
Yes,
we talked a lot. We talked about that, you know, in radios and all these things. And now it has, you know, reduced it has reduced drastically because they get to know that truly. I mean, people are preaching and all this. They get to know that what they are doing is not, you know, the teachings of Islam.
Yes.
You get me? This is why earlier on I said all religions are based on morality. If you should, I mean, dress something bad, which you feel that you should not dress like that, but you do it.
Yeah.
Because you want to show to the world that you are somebody who is a die-hard somebody. You get me?
Yes.
You don't know what you're doing. But at a time and point, you get to know that what you are doing is wrong.
Not good.
You get me? There was a boy, I don't know, about 3-4 days ago, whose head is this Rasta. But he will look at you with some sort of, you know, respect. So I called him. In my ear, I called him. I said, I want to make my hair like yours. Where am I going to do it? Then he said, he became ashamed.
Yeah.
Because I was indirectly telling him that what he
is
doing
not
is
good.
wrong. So he was ashamed. The following day, he came to me. He has taken it off.
Wow.
He came personally to come and
tell you that he has taken it off.
Okay. You see, this is how I see we should approach people at times. You know, because somebody who has everything that he thinks he has, yet you are going to talk to him in a way that he feels that what you are telling him, you are just looking down upon him. You never listen to what you are saying. This is how I see it.
But you approach him
in a way that he feels that you know what he's doing.
It's not good. Sure. Okay. So tomorrow is the day.
Inshallah.
Yeah. So how is the process that we are
yes, the program we have here in the Central Mosque. Yeah, this is the original mosque as it is being said, because the regional chief imam is going to observe the Salat here.
Okay.
We've invited the regional minister. We invited, our MC, that's Orimon MC. And we've invited Otum for himself. But personally, I don't think he will be coming. The Kosovo will be coming. The dignitaries. We've invited the National Peace Council as well.
Wow.
So these are the dignitaries that we are expecting.
Okay.
So when they come, immediately by 8 o'clock, the chief imam will give you an opening prayers. After the opening prayers, then the regional minister will be introduced by the MC. And he said to those who accompany him to come. And then he'll give his speech. After his speech, a Santini speech will follow suit. After which, our own chiefs will give the vote of thanks.
Okay.
Immediately after the vote text, the prayer starts.
Okay.
The 2 rakats. So after the 2 rakats, the imam will pray for Mother Ghana. And then we go and then start killing them. But the imam must first kill the ram in the Central Mosque.
Okay.
For people to see that.
Okay.
He opens the gate for people to go and do the killing.
Okay.
So a ram will be brought here tomorrow. They even told me that they've already bought the ram. So they will bring it tomorrow.
Okay.
Immediately after the prayers, the imam will slaughter, raise the knife for people to see that.
Wow. Wow.
And the sacrificial now has been sacrificed. So all people can go and then do this.
Be killing this.
So because it is said that we should not kill before the killing of the imam.
Okay.
He is the imam. We have to respect his leadership.
Yes.
He has to do
chain
it
of command.
Yeah. So once he's done it, then we'll go and do it.
Then everybody's free to. So from now, any ram that you kill is not part
you're going to eat meat, no problem. But the inshra inside,
you don't get. Okay, so the inshra inside you get when after the imam
slaughters.
Okay, then you
go and do it, and then you will feel that you are getting the inshra.
But when you are slaughtering it, do you have anything that you say before?
Of course, you have to remember Allah.
Okay.
You have to say Bismillah. In the name of Allah, Allahu Akbar, and then you slaughter.
Okay.
You can say it and then slaughter.
So tomorrow when I want to slaughter,
you say Bismillah, Allahu Akbar, then you slaughter. Okay. After all, Hajia Maryam.
Kajiko. Okay, but is the program open to the general public?
Yes.
So
everybody can come. It's open. I observe it here at the Central Box. So you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Tomorrow I'm coming for my meat.
You don't worry.
Me, I'll be here.
Tomorrow, you take my number.
Okay.
So that when the coupon comes, I'll give you. And personally, I'll give you mine too.
Plenty.
Oh, you prepare it well.
Thank you.
And then you eat fufu.
Thank you so much for the dedication and your time.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so your final message to all Muslims and...
Finally, wish to say Barakat Salah to all of us, and then wish all ourselves well. And we're looking forward for a better new year. We pray for Mother Ghana as well, as Santiman, Atumfo and his people, because told me once he sleeps well, we always sleep well.
Exactly.
If he is at ease, we'll also be at ease. This is why we must keep on praying for him. So pray for him for good life, long life, good health, and prosperity in Asentima. Then we pray for Mother Ghana as well. And we pray for ourselves, and particularly MIKAF team.
Yes.
The staff and all of you. Wish you a very happy new year.
Okay.
We pray for prosperity, wealth, good health, and long life. This is what we have. And for the youth too, normally we talk to the youth. We've all been youth before. True or false?
True.
And normally the success of each and every nation depends on the youth.
Yes.
So once the youth go, in a wayward way, or astray, the nation too has no future. So we call upon them to be diligent and to look upon themselves as the future leaders of this country. Anybody can become the president, but once you conduct yourself well, Without conduct, good conduct, you can't become somebody.
Yeah.
You get it. So we pray for them to know that the future of the country is in their hands, so that they will be in a very good moral and good conduct way of life. So I thank you very well, and I wish you a very happy New Year.
I want you to pray for me in
Barka de Salah, so that
we pray.
Pray for Hajia Mariam.
Yeah, Hajia Mariam
in my no problem.
Yeah.
We'll do that. I'll pray for you.
I want to listen to how you are going to pray for me, so that's what I go.
That will be off air. So that
okay.
Because you look like a Muslim hijab. You look more like Hajia.
Oh, you have to register.
When you entered, we're looking for some woman. So when you entered, I told you, the Imam said she has come. Then he looked at you and said, no, she's not the one. I said, why? This is how she dresses.
I've migrated from Okay, thank you so much for having us. I was your university. You won't come off from to everyone, baby. But I had it, and you didn't come away in a city and a neck for Ashanti.
الله أكبر الله